Kurt, coming off a season for you last year where you really broke out in the Big 12, what's been the focus for you heading into next year?
The focus for me, man, just continue to get better, not be satisfied with what happened last year, and just try to get farther as a team and, play better individually throughout the whole season.
Midway through conference play, you really turned on your consistency, and I think you had like double-digit straight games where you put up double figures. How do you sort of maintain that going into next year?
I maintain that by just keep working, staying confident in myself. I think that's the biggest key, just staying confident and letting the work show in the games.
TJ, go ahead, Jake.
Oh, sorry.
How unique is it to come off the bench but some games lead the team in minutes played?
I think it's very unique. It shows TJ's trusting me as well as the staff, just allowing me to go out there and play freely. Even when I went through my struggles, they still believed in me. I was still getting minutes, and then it really showed up towards the middle to the end.
I guess most of your life you started. How big of a change has it been coming off the bench? Do you like it? Do you maybe like being able to sit a few minutes before coming in?
I adjusted to it. I say, I kind of knew when I would get in and when I would come out. So, that helped me a lot getting in a routine and a rhythm of, kind of knowing when I'll be in, who I'm in with, and things like that. So, yeah, it was just a little adjustment.
Coach talked about how when you were at Buffalo, you maybe saw some other teammates work harder than you or maybe different opportunities than you did. What did that experience give you in your first, high major, mid-major level coming here, I guess?
I think it helped me just seeing, other guys, specifically Janathan Williams. I seen him work hardest work I know. So seeing that and seeing like the opportunities they was getting, I was kind of seeing the recipe to success, and then just wanted to take that in for myself.
How did you persevere through some of the struggles of going JUCO and then going to Buffalo, and now you get the opportunity to come play the Big 12 for a second season?
I say I just stayed in the moment, stayed where my feet was at, didn't try to even look too far ahead. I didn't think I'd be here when I was in JUCO, but I ended up here. So just trying to do my best at Indian Hills, do my best at Buffalo, and now do my best here.
Once you worked harder in that offseason, got that playing time at Buffalo, and ultimately ended up here, what did that do for you as a player, especially with how you train in the offseason?
I think it just boosted my confidence knowing that I put in a lot of work in the gym, and that work usually always shows itself. It might not show it right away, as you can say, but it does, and just trusting myself and believing in myself, that's really what it was.
Do you feel like, and maybe this is the wrong way to quantify it, but do you feel like you put in more work this offseason than last?
I don't know. We're kind of in the same routine
right.
Here, so I don't really know. But I just know we're working hard. That is what I do know. So just working hard every day, getting better.
We talked about it a little last year about how you maybe felt a little overlooked coming out of high school, and that's lights a fire. At the same time, then you've got to figure out, Coach says you got to learn how to work harder than other people. You got to do all this stuff. You had to go through a lot of stuff mentally, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
What was that whole process like? And then when you get here, you got to go into this gauntlet and sort out getting playing time, and you did what you did. How would you describe just the mental process of going through everything that you have since high school?
The mental process is hard, I say, but as you get older and get more experience, I say it gets easier. I got great people in my corner as well that help me out, when things get hard maybe. So I say those people really help me, and then I feel like there's no other option but to get through it. So I'd rather get through it than quit. That's how I put it. So that's the biggest thing.
How did your relationship with Taman, Keyshawn, and others grow? I imagine, what was it like when you first got here last summer versus what it was like, when you first took the court in November or whenever it was?
Yeah, when you first get to a place, obviously you don't know the guys as well, but we do a lot of things as a team, like to where you get to know your teammates. Like we eat breakfast and dinner together every day, so we're all at the table eating breakfast and dinner together. So having conversations, laughs, things like that, that helps you get to know your teammates more. And then just in practice, even talking to people in practice all the time. Really, and we're in Ames for the summer. I wouldn't say it's too much to do, so we're with each other. That helps, and that's the biggest thing. And now, I feel like having a second year with the same guy is going to be even better because we was close last year. So another year together will help a lot.
So
I know it's a handful of months away, but have you ever been to Hawaii? And if not, like, what are you looking forward to most going to the non-invitational?
I've never been to Hawaii. I'm really looking forward to it. I've actually got to go a lot of great places in my college career for these Thanksgiving tournaments, but Hawaii is a place I've always wanted to go to, so it should be really fun. Even though we got business, I'm gonna still, get to the ocean a couple times.
The competition there is really, really tough. How important is a tougher non-conference than last year going to be this year?
I say I don't know how important, but it's going to be fun. I say, to play those great teams, compete against those great teams and kind of see where we're at again. Hopefully it goes a little better this year and we can win.
From all the things you kind of went through, the way we were talking about being overlooked in high school, the JUCO, Buffalo, now you're here, what did you feel like you kind of learned about yourself over the last couple of years going through all that?
I say I learned, I think I'm a strong individual just for getting through all of it. It wasn't the easiest path, like you said, mentally, physically it's hard, but just, grinding through it, I feel like I can get through whatever, in life, because basketball teaches a lot of lessons as well that apply in real life.
Your defensive impact has been a pretty important piece of this backcourt. Coming into Iowa State, did you ever envision yourself being a defensive asset to a team like you are now?
I wouldn't say I envisioned it like it is here because we play super physical. I wasn't always a physical guy. I came in skinnier than I am now, but we put on muscle, and that helped a lot. Being able to get into people and not get pushed around. So I wouldn't say I envisioned it how it is here, but Iowa State made me better, so I appreciate them for that.
How excited are you to play at Fall Gallon Fieldhouse next year?
I'm very excited. I heard a lot about it. They like everybody say it's definitely unanimously a top 3 venue. So a lot of say it's number 1. So that's gonna be really fun. I know it's gonna be loud. Hopefully we'll be prepared for it.
What did you think about that Big 12 schedule this year?
I feel like no matter what, the schedule gonna be hard. So I look forward to it again. I think playing in the Big 12 was fun last year. Like every game, it's a grind, even when you're playing maybe a team whose record ain't the best. Like we still had some games, like we played West Virginia last year at home. They didn't have the best record, but it was still a competitive game. So just looking forward to that grind again.